You don't become the highest paid athlete on earth by accident. You don't score over 850 career goals just by having talent. And you certainly don't build a billion-dollar empire by luck. But what if I told you Cristiano Ronaldo's real secret isn't his speed, strength, or fame? It's his mindset. A mindset that's been called obsessive, robotic, even inhuman. So what drives a man who has everything to still outwork everyone? Stay till the end, because the truth behind Cristiano's billionaire discipline is going to challenge how you think about success forever. Born in 1985 on the small island of Madeira, Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro didn't grow up around Ferraris or private jets. His father worked as a kit man at a local football club. His mother was a cook and cleaner. The family lived in a cramped home, often struggling to make ends meet. But from a very young age, Ronaldo had something most kids didn't: an obsession with greatness. As a child, he'd run to practice with weights on his legs. If he missed a shot, he'd stay late until he got it right. Not once, but 100 times. At just 12, he moved alone to Lisbon to join Sporting CP's youth academy. He cried every night from homesickness. His accent was mocked. He was bullied for being skinny. But instead of folding, Cristiano doubled down. "I always felt that I was different from the other kids," Ronaldo once said. "I knew that if I worked harder than them, I would be better than them." He wasn't chasing fame. He was chasing something deeper: respect, validation, immortality. But just as he was rising, a hidden flaw inside his own body threatened to end everything. At age 15, doctors discovered that Ronaldo had a racing heart, a condition that could have ended his football career permanently. He underwent surgery under general anesthesia as a teenager, with his dream in the balance. Most young athletes would lose confidence after that. Ronaldo didn't. Within days, he was back on the pitch. Not slowly, not carefully, but sprinting as if nothing had happened. "I had to fight for everything. Even my own heart tried to stop me." This moment, silent and often forgotten, lit the fuse of a mentality forged in fire. Discipline over emotion, action over fear. He didn't want excuses. He wanted excellence. And then, at 18, came the night that would change not just Ronaldo's life, but football history. In 2003, Sporting CP played a friendly match against Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo lit the pitch on fire. He humiliated seasoned Premier League defenders with his footwork and flair. He was just 18, but Sir Alex Ferguson was convinced. Right then and there, Manchester United signed him. He became the first Portuguese player at the club, and he arrived not as a star, but as a project. The Premier League was brutal. Tackles were fierce. The pace was unlike anything he'd known. At first, teammates mocked his stepovers and flash, but Ronaldo didn't let it affect him. Instead, he transformed. He started doing double training sessions. First with the team, then alone. He changed his diet, built muscle, slept early, cut out sugar. He stopped being a teenager and became a machine. Gary Neville recalls, "He was obsessed. He'd train at 9 a.m. and still be there at 6 p.m. practicing free kicks." Ronaldo's mindset wasn't talent. It was relentless adaptation. He didn't just want to survive. He wanted to dominate. But when fame finally hit, Ronaldo faced a new enemy, one more dangerous than injury or failure: distraction. By 2008, Cristiano was on top of the world. He won the Ballon d'Or. He helped Manchester United win the Champions League, and he became the most followed footballer on earth. He had the looks, the brands, the global fame, nightclubs, parties, supermodels. All the temptations of celebrity life were at his feet. But unlike many rising stars who fall into scandal, Ronaldo closed the door, literally. He cut down his social circle. He skipped parties. He left training facilities last every single day. "You can't be at your best if you're out all night," he said. "I wanted to be the best, not the most famous." This self-discipline didn't just protect his career, extended it. While other stars burned bright and faded, Ronaldo was building a legacy brick by brick. His agent Jorge Mendes once revealed, "He lives like a monk. Everything is optimized: food, sleep, training, recovery, mindset." But to truly understand Ronaldo's non-human mindset, we need to look at what he does off the pitch, in silence and in solitude. Cristiano's daily routine is something out of a Navy SEAL training manual. Meals per day: high protein, zero sugar, precise portions, 90 minutes of sleep, 5 times a day. A unique polyphasic pattern to maximize muscle recovery. 3 training sessions daily: strength, cardio, agility, cryotherapy chambers to reduce inflammation, swimming, stretching, Pilates, all part of his recovery rituals. But the most shocking part? His mental training. Ronaldo practices visualization. He imagines scoring goals before matches begin. He mentally walks through every shot, angle, and moment. He avoids news, avoids gossip. He guards his mind like a fortress. "If your mind is strong, you can do anything," he once said. In the age of distraction, endless scrolling, noise, and fame games, Ronaldo lives like a disciplined billionaire. And he's not chasing dopamine, he's chasing dopamine control. But Ronaldo's discipline wasn't just for goals and games. It became the foundation for something even bigger, a billion-dollar empire. While most athletes rely on club salaries, Cristiano built an empire. His net worth surpassed $1 billion in 2020, making him the first active team sport athlete to do so. Here's how he did it. CR7 brand. From hotels and gyms to underwear, shoes, and fragrances, Cristiano turned his identity into an empire. Instagram. As of 2025, he earns up to $2.4 million per sponsored post. He's the most followed person on earth. Investments. He's involved in tech, real estate, and even owns a digital agency, Nike lifetime deal, worth over $1 billion alone. But behind this massive financial success is the same cold, consistent discipline. Every endorsement, every campaign, every decision is filtered through the lens of long-term legacy, not short-term profit. I don't want to be remembered as just a great footballer, he said. I want to be remembered as a great man. And in the final chapter, we uncover the personal sacrifices that even money, goals, and glory couldn't protect him from. In 2022, Cristiano faced personal tragedy when he and his partner Georgina Rodriguez lost one of their newborn twins during childbirth. He was open, emotional, and human, something fans rarely see. It was the most difficult moment of my life, he said. I never imagined I'd feel that pain. Even billionaires bleed. Despite the discipline, the control, the fortress-like mindset, pain still found its way in. But here's what's extraordinary. Ronaldo didn't disappear. He returned. He played. He scored. And he showed the world that real strength isn't just about lifting trophies. It's about carrying heartbreak with dignity. So, what's the real secret behind Cristiano's so-called inhuman mindset? Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a footballer. He's a living case study of extreme discipline. He's proof that success isn't about motivation. It's about routine, repetition, sacrifice. While others rely on emotion, he built systems. While others chase comfort, he mastered discomfort. I am not afraid of anything in life, he once said, because I know what I've overcome. And maybe that's the biggest lesson. You don't need to score goals like Ronaldo or make $1 billion. But if you can wake up each day and be disciplined over distracted, driven over delayed, and focused over frustrated, then you've already won. Because success isn't just about talent, it's about having a mindset that feels almost not human.